Imagine being granted a gift that could change your life forever. But what if the true gift was not what it seemed? Welcome to our sleep story, The Fae's Gift. In this enchanting tale, you will journey with Bram, a hard-working weaver, as he discovers the magic within himself, thanks to a Fae's surprising gift. Unravel the mystery of the magical golden thread and find solace in this tale of hope and perseverance. Once upon a time, in the humble town of Loomsbury, lived a diligent weaver named Bram. Life was a tireless, relentless cycle of thread and loom, the monotony broken only by the radiant moon that bathed his modest dwelling each night. But while his fingers danced deftly over the warp and weft, his heart was a battleground of despair and hope. Yet, no matter the struggle, Bram never lost sight of the one belief that sustained him. The most intricate tapestries come from the most tangled threads. One night, as Bram toiled by candlelight, an iridescent creature fluttered in through the open window. Her wings were delicate, like gossamer stained by a rainbow, and her eyes twinkled with the light of 1,000 stars. This was a fairy, a creature of the Fae realm, known to Bram only from the old stories passed down through generations. "I've watched you, Bram," she said, her voice chiming like the softest bell. "Your perseverance has moved me, and I am here to bestow upon you a gift that will change your life forever." Bram blinked in awe, his heart pounding like a loom at full speed. "A gift for me?" he asked, his voice barely above a whisper. The fairy nodded, her eyes sparkling with mischief. She extended her tiny hand and opened it to reveal a single golden thread shimmering in the candlelight. "This," she declared, "is the thread of dreams. Anything you weave with it will take on magical properties, reflective of the intentions and emotions you pour into your work." The next morning, with the first rays of the sun creeping in, Bram sat at his loom with the golden thread in his hands. His mind spun with possibilities, but also apprehension. He decided to weave a blanket, a simple, comforting item, something to bring warmth and peace. As the days passed, a beautiful golden blanket took shape on Bram's loom. He poured all his hopes, dreams, and love into each stitch. Finally, after countless hours, the blanket was complete. It radiated warmth and comfort, an embodiment of Bram's sincerest intentions. As Bram completed his masterpiece, word spread throughout Loomsbury. Curious townsfolk flocked to his workshop, drawn in by the tales of the golden blanket that exuded a warmth beyond the physical. The sight of the blanket left them in awe. Its brilliance was outshone only by the feelings it evoked, comfort that seemed to seep into one's very soul. Bram decided to sell the blanket at the town's market. The townsfolk, having felt its magic, entered a bidding war. Eventually, the blanket was sold to a wealthy merchant, and Bram found himself in possession of more money than he'd ever seen. His life started changing. He could afford better meals, pay off his debts, and even hire help. But prosperity didn't blind him. Halfway through his second creation with the magical thread, a tapestry meant to inspire courage and resilience, something unexpected happened. The thread ran out. His heart sank, staring at the half-finished tapestry. He felt the joy and ease he'd recently discovered slipping away, but then he remembered the fairy's words, reflective of the intentions and emotions you pour into your work. With newfound determination, Bram decided to weave the rest of the tapestry with ordinary thread, infusing each stroke with the same heart, courage, and resilience as before. When the tapestry was finished, it was a mix of radiant golden and humble brown threads, an embodiment of Bram's journey from obscurity to prominence and his steadfast spirit. To his astonishment, when he unveiled the completed tapestry at the market, the crowd was once again captivated. The tapestry seemed to sparkle with an inner light, just as enchanting as his golden blanket. Those who looked upon it felt a surge of courage and a steeling of their spirits, even though half of it was woven with ordinary thread. The tapestry was sold for an even higher price than the blanket. With this, Bram understood the true nature of the Fae's gift. It was not the golden thread, but the understanding that the magic lay within him. His emotions, intentions, and love he poured into his work. That was the true magic, the real thread of dreams. In the years that followed, Bram's fame spread far beyond Loomsbury. People from distant lands sought his creations, not for the golden threads that were a part of them, but for the magic that Bram himself wove into each piece. The weaver, once unnoticed and downtrodden, had become a beacon of inspiration, symbolizing the power of perseverance and passion. One quiet evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon and the silver moon rose, the fairy reappeared in Bram's workshop. She found him at his loom, working with ordinary thread, but with an extraordinary smile on his face. "I see you have discovered the truth behind the thread of dreams," she said, her voice a soothing melody. Bram nodded, gratitude shining in his eyes. "The magic was in me all along. You showed me the path, but I had to walk it myself." And so, Bram lived out his days weaving dreams into reality, his heart rich with fulfillment. His tale served as a reminder to everyone. True magic is not in golden threads or fey gifts, but within us, in our determination, passion, and love. Thus concludes the tale of the Fae's Gift, a story of a fairy, a weaver, and the magic of perseverance. It's a tale that reiterates no matter how tangled our threads may seem, with patience and passion, we can indeed weave the most intricate and magical tapestries. And as you drift off to sleep, dear listener, may you carry this truth into your dreams and wake with the knowledge that you too hold the magic within to weave the tapestry of your life. Good night.